welcome to a Talk with Precious. I am Precious Archibald, a writer and a self-published author. Here on the channel, we talk about a whole lot ranging from books to writing, financial management, sex education, and relationship. So today we're gonna be talking about breakup and how to deal with breakups. Are you heartbroken? Are you finding it difficult to get over the moment? Alright then, this video is for you. So, how or what is breakup? How do you do breakup and what is breakup? So, breakup is actually when a relationship is terminated. In slang, it is dumping. This is when it is actually done by one person. There's no this agreement of let's depart. Like when we talk about the stages of relationship and you get to this stage where they just kind of like let's leave each other. So breakup is actually when a relationship is terminated. Dumping it is when one party chooses to leave the relationship and leave the other person heartbroken. So if at some point in our life we've actually encountered one breakup or the other, and we actually try to get through the process, and what works for you really might not work for the other person. The way you go through your whole breakup stress and all of that might not work for the person next door. And so I'm gonna be lishing out ways you should actually deal with your breakup. Yeah, you know it is normal, it is natural. I kind of like think that when you go into relationship, you have to go into your relationship with a matured mind, knowing the fact that it is natural in relationship of any sort. What I mean is natural. The breakup is natural, irrespective of how sweet the honeymoon like you guys have actually gone through. There's gonna come a time where one party, will actually might come to see that you guys are not really cool together, and then you choose to leave each other. Or at some point, the other person might not really see reason of being with you, and which is the dangerous part of it. When the other person chooses to quit, and when after you've given in and the other person chooses to quit, and thereby leaving you heartbroken. Yeah. So when you go into relationship, go in there with matured mind, knowing that breakup is natural. This thing might break up on you. Now, I'm not trying to say you should hold back or you should try live your present life by what has happened to you, or you should go in there with your baggages, having in mind, oh yo, this thing is gonna break up, so let me not love wholeheartedly. Okay. So, but even irrespective of the file, it is not just you are loving with your whole heart. You should be matured enough to know that you live in reality. At some point, this person might change, or I may not have that much feelings for that person, and so it is natural. It's gonna break. So, when you are in that dilemma, let me put it that way. If need be to express your emotion, express it, cry, sob, just tell to a friend, don't just keep me. If there is a need to cry, because there's this thing that whenever you cry, you kind of like put down some stress, like rather than just locking up yourself, drinking and killing yourself, just discuss it with a friend. Cry if you have to cry, just cry it out, and call a friend, talk to a friend, and then choose. If you want to go for a movie, honey, go for a movie. Go meet a friend. Don't stay in there because you're likely to do something awkward. Yeah, sometimes when people get through heartbreaks, they kind of like commit suicide, do one terrible things or the other. But that's not cool at all. That is just out of it. Once you're in this situation, remember the fact that you have a career, you have a family, you have a future ahead of you, and this thing, that's awkward feeling is just temporarily, because at some point it is gonna swing away. So rather than doing something awkward, see to God that you have beautiful future ahead of you. There's gonna be a more better man or woman than the person that just left. So you should put all this in consideration. Your family, your career, your future should be paramount to you. When you want to do something silly, you should remember all this. Okay, and when you are in this position, just try to sometimes meditate. Alright? Let me tell you, if you're in a terrible situation and you just sit calm, close your eyes, and try to think positively, honey, you're gonna get away with that. That moment, that bad feelings and all of that is really gonna get away. Yes. So when you find your self in this situation, just try to be positive. Think positive. Don't let it break you. Don't let it break you. Knowing the fact that you have a life ahead of you, you cannot come and kill yourself. Yes, you can't kill yourself over somebody who doesn't really know yourself enough. You cannot. So when the moments come, like I said, cry it out, sober, express your emotion, relate it to your friends, talk about it, go out for movies, maybe for a gym, or just take a walk. Don't go into any bar to take some kind of alcoholic stuff, because see, what people really don't understand is, if you're using alcohol to get rid of a particular situation or to ease your stress, that's not a cool way, because taking alcohol to ease stress is another stress, because you're gonna go that through that trauma of not knowing what your actions are at the moment, and when you wake up, honey, you're still gonna face reality. The alcohol won't just wipe away everything. Bam, bam, bam. It won't wipe away everything. You're gonna come back to reality, and you're still gonna have that memory. You're still gonna think about it. Tell me, would you continue taking alcohol? No, 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 no. So the best thing is to do is to maturely leave the person, knowing the fact that there are thousands of great men and women out there who are waiting for your personality. And discuss it with a friend. Let go of the moment. Think of your career. Know that you have beautiful families. You know you have a life ahead of you. So those are the things that should be paramount. And also, when you're in this situation, you know what? Just get a pen and a paper. Put something down. Oftentimes, okay, this is what actually happens to me. Oftentimes, when I go through some kind of stress or the other, what I do basically is take a pen and start writing. It helped me reduce, it helped kind of reduce that stress. And at the third end of it, when I'm done, I said I've done something creative at the moment. So that works for me. Maybe you should try that out. It might also work for you. Stay tuned. Bye.